quick life updates and I'll do a get ready with me. Also, I'm showing you guys this. I'm still in the process of organizing, but this is better than it was before. So yeah, just kind of like makeup there, spa stuff there, and then it's like nail stuff up there and random. More makeup. It's also the way I want it to be. I want it to have more space so people in my family can put more stuff here too. It's not just all my stuff, by the way. And then that's like hair tools and jewelry. And then at the bottom is more nail stuff, and yeah, it's a mess. But with updates for today, I'm gonna do my makeup today just cause. So today I have a student coming, and then that's midday. Before that, I still have to have breakfast. So I've been fasting a little bit differently. Sometimes it's hard to explain. I still am fasting. I still am fasting on a daily basis. Of course, I don't do a 24-hour fast that often. The last 24-hour fast I did was the one you guys saw. I came pretty close recently, but it was just shy of 24 hours. That to say, I've been on some days, if I sleep in or stay up late, or for whatever reason I end up waking up later the next day, I end up fasting a little bit longer. So it is around lunchtime right now, and I haven't had a meal yet. I will still eat about the same as I normally would on any other day, but I just thought I'd let you guys know because I give you guys all those updates. And then movement and exercise wise, I feel like I'm still on a similar approach, which is a very listen to my body and take it day by day. I have my skincare on, by the way. I'm just gonna do a little bit of color correction. I take it day by day, and I will say this, I am pretty active. Even if I don't do a workout that day, I at the very minimum walk. There is maybe one day a week where I don't do anything like that at all, but even then I feel like I end up stretching, so I feel like that's important to add. But most of my movement right now is light to moderate intensity, and even my runs, they're light to moderate intensity. My walks are, because of Basil, they are slow enough to let Basil sniff every blade of grass. Intensity, sometimes we are a bit more lively, but he really likes to enjoy his walk time. It's very leisurely, and there's odd time where me and him will kind of go for a run together. There it is. There's the odd time me and Basil go for a run together, but most of the time we're on a leisure walk. And if we run under 10 minutes or so, because he and I running together, it goes really well until it doesn't, basically until he finds something he wants to smell, and then he'll suddenly stop, and he's quite heavy. Like we have a big dog, so then it can be hard on my shoulders, so I end up giving in to him and then avoiding our tug of war type of situations where he wants to stop, I want to keep going. I found giving in to him sometimes is the best course of action, but lately I'm trying to be a bit more strict. So Basil does this thing. This is a random story time now. I'd also like to preface this by saying I love everything about my dog. I think he's so adorable and cute and funny, and he has such a great personality. But that being said, I do have to be more firm because he can't get his way all the time, and I don't want to set that precedent with him either. So lately I'm trying to be a little bit more strict. So what he does is when we're on our way back home, he knows the turns that lead back to our house because he's quite smart. And what he'll do is he'll try to make the walk longer, and he'll kind of dig his paws in. So he'll sit or lay down, or he'll just pull the other way, and he knows it works sometimes, so he'll do it every single time. And right now I'm trying to be a bit more firm. Sometimes that means I have to kind of grab his harness, pick him up a little bit, and direct him towards the house. But it is definitely something passerbyers can see. And I think a lot of the time people chuckle a little or think it's cute. And sometimes I do think it's cute too. But there's other times where I planned our walk in pretty tightly and I don't have much time for his tomfoolery. And yeah. Basil's a really good dog. He's been such a gift over these last few years. I love him so much. I said good morning to him already, and he just understands me in a way that I don't think I've felt understood or seen. It's rare to have that. I don't even want to blame anyone for that. I just feel like it's rare to experience souls like that, and Basil's one of those for me. Ooh. And I actually also lately, I don't find it as rare. I feel like just being online has also, though it's opened me up to a lot of energies that maybe I don't want to be exposed to, it's also opened me up to a lot of people that I do, where I'm like, oh, there is more rare in the world than I thought there was. So yeah. This got stuck a little, but I'll keep going. So yeah, I'm still sticking to mostly light to moderate exercise. We have a family run club. I haven't gone to the last 2 sessions. It didn't work timing wise, but I still, but we do run club. It's not weather permitting yet, but it is getting darker earlier, so I don't know how it's going to go for the rest of the winter, but that's been going on for a while. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, I can't remember. And I think I missed like 2 sessions now, but I made them up on my own. Basically, a few people in my family are planning on, they're planning on running a half marathon or a marathon, so it's all women right now, but because of that we started to train. I'm not running a marathon or anything. It's definitely not a good time for me to do that, and I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna eat my words one day. I'm gonna watch this and laugh and think ha ha ha, but right now I'm in the mindset where I'm very anti marathon running. Yeah, not a fan. I just think that's not how I want to be getting my exercise in. I love running and I love runner's high, but I can get that from like a 10-minute run. So why would I run? Yeah, anyways, why would I run more than that if I don't have to? What else? I'm just going to do what I normally do, is take my stick foundation and go in between, and I kind of use it to blend between areas where there was no contour put in or no concealer. Feeling a browner blush today. Yeah, what else? I guess then mostly I've talked about exercise. I talked about my eating. Eating wise also, I'm trying to eat more protein and more fiber, which has been my goal for a while, but I feel like you have to do it gradually. And I do feel like my body is indicating to me that my gut is healthier. It's something me and my mom have been talking about. So yeah, that's that. I'm wondering if I should layer, but I think I want to do just now. Just quickly, I should do the business type style updates. Tutoring's going well. I have about a weekly, the same amount of students right now. It's not that it's necessarily like I've had scholarship students where I'm helping with scholarship and application writing. I haven't had any in the last week or 2. And then mostly I'm working right now with students on English and math, which is usually the case. And that there's more, just I have my consistent students, but I definitely have space for more. And then I'm working on the workshop. So with the workshop, I made the Facebook event and then I uploaded it, and then I'll give you guys more updates today. You're going to see more behind the scenes of what's going on. We're actually going to make the flyer. I realized for the event it would be helpful if I had a flyer. I also realized that it would be helpful if I add an image of myself or a picture of myself to the intro that I posted to my Facebook page, so people know who it is. Today I'm working on promotion mostly. I have some teacher contacts that I'm going to be getting in touch with, and then I have already contacted a school. I am supposed to email the admin. The holdup is because I don't have the flyer done yet, which we're going to do today. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty chill Friday. I don't foresee anything. I don't foresee leaving the house really today. It's more of a order in or make ramen in type of day. I might make ramen with you guys in the evening. I feel like that's something that'll be fun. I want to go, if we go out of the house, I'm definitely a homebody, by the way. If we go out of the house, I feel like we're going to go to the grocery store to get some wieners, because I do want to put a veggie dog in my ramen today. It's been on my mind, and I'm like, also like I figured out, I could definitely make a corn dog. I might not make that today, or we might make it today. We'll see how full I am from the ramen, but I usually give myself like a comfort meal on Fridays or a takeout meal, and I was thinking today it would be that, and so we'll try to make it together, and that'll get me back in the kitchen. I've been cooking really simple meals. I haven't really tried anything or experimented much, and I find when I'm experimenting more in the kitchen and doing those kinds of things, I did make a new sauce though, a homemade sauce mixing other sauces, or sauce discovery, but yeah, haven't been cooking as much or as creatively as I'd like to, so that's something we'll try to do today. I haven't checked today for the workshop yet. We are still exactly 16 days out from the event right now, so from my experience with hosting events and advertising or promoting, I didn't do any paid advertisements. That's not in my main plan, but we'll talk about that later. So with my experience with hosting events like this locally in our area, people sign up really last minute. Just, I don't know why. When we had our basketball and soccer indoor tournaments at my family, so I had a charity with my cousins, and we were hosting sports tournaments annually. People would always sign up late. It was just how it was, no matter how early you started. So I did make the event about a week or so ago, a week and a half ago, and right now, from my knowledge, there's no one that's signed up, but there's a lot of things that I still have to do in terms of promotion. I've been a little bit out of touch also in terms of being on Facebook with the tutoring page. I had to remake my tutoring business page because I had deleted the last one in 2021. Ooh, this is so nice. I don't know why I don't wear this more. This is the second time, I think second or third time I'm wearing this. Oh my god, I really like that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. It's been a little bit demotivating, but also I realized that there's a lot of things I could do to fix and solve that situation. Also, the gatekeeping in these Facebook groups is insane. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. It's been a little bit hurtful, but I'm like kind of smiling for the camera. I don't really want to talk about it fully either. It's just insane to me how the weird energy I get off of people and some of the stuff. It's just weird. Yeah. What else? But I'll keep you guys updated on the workshop event. My goals for the event, I'm aware that I might not get like a full Zoom workshop call. I think my goal is to at least have 5 students if I can. I think 5 would be a great number. I was initially going to hold this in person. That didn't work out, but the goal is a minimum of 5. I feel like I can get more. but that's just going to depend on me and how much outreach I do. So yeah. Weirdly enough, I feel like I've been putting off doing these life updates. I also get really excited about my vlogs as I'm filming them, and then they're so behind on being posted. So when I'm making the one that I was excited about before while I was filming it, it's weird. It's like I'm more excited about the newer ones, but then I was once also excited about the older ones, and it's almost like it always replaces my excitement with the other one as I'm filming the next one, and it's not, I don't know if it's coming through. I hope it's not coming through my content when I'm editing. But then again, also, this is funny because as I'm editing, then it brings back that excitement for that vlog. Like I was so dreading editing the wedding content because I was like, oh, it's so much. There's so much content. It's going to take so long. I'm so excited about the new stuff because as I keep filming and doing things, I feel like I get at least better at filming and adding in things I think are really interesting or engaging. Again, that's subjective, so maybe you might not be agreeing with me, but it's just interesting because the editing brought back the excitement, and now I'm like, damn, the wedding vlog that just went up, I'm done with all my cousin's wedding vlog content now. I'm like, okay, that was actually not something I should have necessarily dreaded. Might have just put a little bit too much. Even with this workshop one, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit, because I know I'm gonna share it even if it flops and it doesn't go well, or not that it won't go well. It's more like if I don't get signups, I'm still gonna share it with you guys. And I think that's why, if there's any dread or any bad juju coming from me about this as I've been filming, or you can kind of sense my avoidance, it's because of that. But I feel like once I start taking more steps to promote and get everything going, that'll go away. And also it's gonna be such great footage. And I've done this before, so I don't think I've mentioned this. Was invited to speak at my high school for 2 scholarship nights after I graduated as an alumni, because I won a lot of scholarships, and the community ones and one from my university. So I was invited back to speak, and I did go, and I went twice. And then I was also invited during COVID, I was invited to speak to UBC major entrance scholars. I swallowed that. On a Zoom call and provide guidance and stuff. So this is something I'm not new to. I've also been speaking to youth at my spiritual center since I was a teenager. I participate in, they're like life talks. So we talk to youth. We hold conversations about what it means to be a good person. I have in the last year kind of taken a step back, but that's something I had done for years and years. It was usually based off stories. We would make the presentation. We had a bunch of teachers and educators in the group, the volunteer group itself, that put on these life talks with the youth at our center. And so I have so much experience talking to youth. It is a age group I feel really comfortable working with and talking to. I actually do most prefer to work with I love everyone. Keep in mind, I love working with everyone. I don't want to try to make it seem like I don't love working with everyone, but I really love working with teenagers and with adults that are trying to learn something as an adult. As recently have someone that I'm working with, and that's also I think one of my new favorite population groups. That was also a group I had worked with at my old job. So I had more than one client. I did end up working with kind of that cohort of people too, people that had some sort of catastrophic event happen in their life, and then they're relearning either a motor skill or cognitive skills or whatever I was working with them on. So I do have a lot of experience with that field, and those are two of my top favorite groups of people to work with, honestly. I don't know why. I think I find the healing that comes with the learning is definitely, it's different than when you work with a young child. I love working with kids, don't get me wrong, I'm great with kids, but there's something about helping someone that probably struggled with math their entire life or with certain topic or something, and then they learn it, and then that light bulb moment, I just love that feeling of being able to be a part of their light bulb moment. That's how we'll say it. I think that's the best way to say it. Not the color I had in mind when I went into my cupboard to find the color, but I'm going to go with this one. It's also one size, since I wore one size blush. This is really nice. Okay, that's the look. Okay. So the way I have this planned, I'm just gonna do this now. I feel called to do this instead. So the way I have this planned, this video is going to go up. These videos will be up around December. So I do have the plan to have, my intention is to have all these videos for 2025 up by the end of 2025, and then take a bit of a break and then post vlogs for 2026 as the next chapter. That's my plan right now. I was back and forth because I did start the 2025 vlogs in March. So the first video was filmed in March, but it wasn't posted until the summertime. So I didn't start posting them until the summer. But yeah, the idea is that this look will be up in December. So I feel like it'll still be relevant to the time. Because this is a great Christmas dinner type of Christmas event makeup look. I feel like it looks really nice. Hopefully, if this video, so for this video and the way I kind of plan it in my head as I'm filming, this get ready with me will likely go up separately. So I'm just planning a bit ahead mentally. So right now, what I'm going to do, which the people if this goes up separately, the people that are watching the Chatty Get Ready with me, they'll know why I did this. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to film me talking about my plan for the day in case this goes up separately, so I don't have to include too much of the Get Ready with me footage in the main vlog, so that it's not so much like in both. If that makes sense. I feel like it gets a little bit redundant if it's in both too much. So I'm just going to plan for that to happen anyway, because that's what ends up happening usually. And that way I reduce the chance of redundancy. Try to show you guys before I clean it up. Shoot. I'm going to try to show you guys what it looks looks like with the light. I'm trying to set up the tripod. I'm not. Me trying to be natural. Tell her to stop. But thank you guys. Why did I say left? That is it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.